Hello, this video will go over the basics of using the Nikon DSLR camera in the Canada 150 kit. First we'll go over what comes in the kit. So you have the camera itself, the manual, a charging cord, a charger, one lapel mic, and a set of headphones. Alright, first things first, take off the lens cap. Just pinch the top and bottom, take it off. After that, to turn it on, simply flick this switch to on, and you're ready. Now, as you can see, the display is not on. To turn on the display, simply tap the LV button and it will turn on. Now we'll go over the basics of the display menu. There shouldn't be much you need in there as we've already set it up, but if a customer happens to change a setting, this will show you how to change it back. To access the menu, simply press Menu, and that will bring it up. The first one is playback, and there's nothing you really need in there. To scroll through the menus, you just press up and down, like so. If you want to change a menu, push to the right, and then you can cycle down through everything. To change to a different menu, make sure to press the left button to get back to the side. The next menu is the shooting menu. We've set the file naming to have EPL at the start. So if you're searching for a file, it'll have that. We've set the image quality to fine. So make a note, if it's changed, you can always push to the right once you've selected it and choose a different one. To select one, you just scroll up and down and hit OK. Next, for image size, we've selected the largest possible, just so we have the highest quality. Again, if it's been changed to medium or small, you just scroll up and down and push OK to select. The only other part of this menu you should use is the movie settings, and just click OK, and you can see frame size and frame rate, which again we've set to the highest. If it's changed, just make sure you select the highest and hit OK. There's also movie quality, again set to highest. There's also a microphone option. In this we've set to auto sensitivity just to keep things simple. And at the bottom there you can see the destination is card 1, but more on that later. The rest of the menus you probably shouldn't have to use, but there's a custom setting menu, a setup menu, and a retouch menu. I wouldn't recommend using the retouch menu on the camera itself, as it can be very slow and cumbersome. It's probably easier to touch up photos and videos on a computer. Next, I'll go over some of the buttons and the dials that are on the camera itself. So to turn the dial, first you have to push the button on the top there and turn it. The three ones you'll probably use the most are scene, no flash, and auto. It's those three right there. If you do go with the scene option, you can choose between quite a few choices by using the top right dial, and it will flip through different options so you can suit the scene choice to your program room or the library. So next up is the play button. With this, you can scroll through your photos and videos and choose the ones you want to keep. If you do find one you want to delete, you just stop on it and hit the trash can button. And to confirm, hit the trash again or the play button to cancel. This button here will take you to the retouch menu, but again, it's probably more work than it's worth, so I wouldn't really bother with it on the camera itself. Next up is the white balance button, just that little question mark button. So you hit that and a little scale comes up. You can use the dial on the right again to go up and down, and that will help you adjust for the lighting in your program room or the library. Next, on the side of the camera, there is an MA and M switch. I recommend you keep it on the MAs for autofocus, but to switch it, just go back and forth. Below that, there's a VR switch, on and off. VR is vibration reduction. Again, just if you want to switch it off, that's fine, but on is probably better. Your pictures will turn out a little smoother. And just below that, there's also an AF or M, again, for autofocus. Just keep it on autofocus, unless you're really good with a camera. To switch between taking photos and taking videos, you simply flick that dial to the camera or to the video camera. And last is the info button at the bottom, and that will flip through different display options on the screen. Now I'll show you where to put the memory cards and how to take them out. So you slide that top off, push the memory card, you can just pull it out. You can put that into a computer to get the files off. It just clicks back in, you close the top, slide it closed. It's important to make sure that your device is charged before you use it for a program. So the battery is located on the bottom. Pull that little switch and it will open up. You flick the yellow thing and the battery will pop out. And just pull it out. And you can use the battery charger to charge it. And the battery just slips into the side. And you can plug it directly into the wall like this, but that part also does come off if for some reason you want to use the charging cord. If you want to use the tripod for the camera, first you'll have to attach the tripod adapter, which has a little screw on the bottom. It goes on the bottom of the camera. So you just fit that screw in and turn the little dial until it's tight. Once that's tight, grab your tripod. It has a little lever on the top. So that's open, and that's closed. So you just grab your camera, open up the lever, and slide the camera in, close it again so it's secure. Now I'll go over some of the basics of just point and shoot photography. If you want the display on, you can push LV. If not, you can just look through the viewfinder and you'll actually see all the same options that you would see on the display. Choose your options from the top. Scene, no flash, and auto are recommended. And again, make sure that you have autofocus and vibration reduction on. Once you're ready to take a photo, to use the auto display, you push this button halfway down. You can see the dial turns, it's focusing right there. And to take a picture, you just push the button all the way down. And this is what it looks like on the display. And it shows you your picture right away. But again, if you want to review your photos, hit the play button and you can choose from your photos there. If you want to take a video, you just flick this switch down to the video camera and you're ready to go. I recommend, if you're going to take a video, to use the lapel mic. So you can plug it in here on the side. It just opens up. There's two options, one for mic and one for headphones. You don't need an adapter, it should fit right in. But an important thing, just like taking the lens cap off, is making sure that the lapel mic is turned on. If you want to review your video, it's recommended to use the headphones just so you can hear everything that's going on in the room. And to record a video, you push a different button than for photos. It's this little red button here. You just hit that and it will start recording. To stop your video, just hit the red button again and that will stop your recording. And if you want to review your video, you hit the play button, find the video and hit OK, and that's it. If you have any questions, check our staff web page or email the Canada 150 team. Thank you.